Hi, my name is Lady Caterine, and today I'm going to talk about the peace process. Firstly, we need to go back until 1964, the date in which emerged the Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia People's Army, FARC. They are identified as an revolutionary movement of leftists, whose main pioneers were Manuel Marulanda and Jacob Arenas. The FARC were disagreement with government policies of dispossessions of lands and the government traditional structures of an important epoch where social inequality prevailed. The FARC decided to rise up in arms and carry on a war against the government who would ensure the beginning of a harsh history, cause the suffering for the civilian population. As the violence worsened, the population were subject to live in middle of bullets, uncertain terrorist attacks, kidnappings, displacement, and a war scenario was for many years ending with peace and tranquility of a country. In the same way, people got used to tolerate the consequence of conflict and claimed it like the only way to live. After several failed attempts to achieve communist ideals through concert and peaceful dialogue, the FARC EP and the Colombian government began a new dialogue space that took place in Havana. But I don't want to emphasize in the stage of the process. My family and me are victims of the FARC. The FARC displaced my family and kidnapped my father. Nowadays, science started the peace process, and during every stage it's developed, I think worthwhile to say yes, accept and support it, because I don't want to see more victims, either that future generations get to live these war scenarios. The other way, it is clear that the signing of the peace agreement does not guarantee that the war that has outlasted for almost half century will end overnight. Or nor does it mean that the victims completely erase the scars left by the violence. Even recovered the hundreds of human lives that were lost in it. But to tell the truth, the violence that has struck Colombia has left great guns in the hearts of each Colombian. I consider that Colombia's win bring by peace. I'm believing that this process will be good, although this implies to accept things that we don't agree. For example, I don't agree with the FARC have participation in political field, and they are not obligated to serving sentence for all crimes committed. However, the peace process marks a starting point for the future that Colombia wants to build in order to not repeat the story. In fact, we cannot condemn future generations to continue this absurd world. In this new story of Colombians win a new way to life, like a second opportunity that God provides to be as a society in peace.